What began 3.5 months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. He could be in for another one here today. Today, the battle will decide the championship in the Big 12 Conference. It's the BYU Cougars and the Utah Utes. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt, and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
Guys, I caught up with the Utah head coach before the game. Coach addressed this moment with his team in the locker room. He said, I understand this is a rivalry game. These are our hated rivals, but we cannot let that take us away from our mission at hand, winning a conference title. There's so much riding on the line in this game, but he wants them to play with composure and poise. No messiness after the whistle. He said, we've got bigger plans at hand. Don't let the rivalry take you out of doing your job here today. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the bunch formation. Scanning the field. It's Dampier. Delivers from the pocket, complete. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover. They bring down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. First and 10 now for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Got the first down and still motoring. That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center guard, getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. And the offense will spend the time out here. Got to decide what to call on this third and long. Now left with two of them here in the first half. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Dampier. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Utes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Looking to chuck it again. He escapes the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. This is the 6th play on the drive. Looking to pass here on second down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. He could go. Touchdown, Brigham Young. The defense contributes 6 points.
That is the way for the defense to make a mark on this game, in particular early here in the first quarter. Great job by the defender. He steps in front. Now he's going the other direction. And now this offense is going to be reeling.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Utes offense takes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He drew a pick 6 in the last possession. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage, and this battle up front. They're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
The freshman brings him down quickly.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Dropping back, it's Dampier. Looking for his big tight end. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Cougars hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play caller is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Back in motion now. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Just flings it out of bounds and the pass rush closing in.
Chris, this is a disappointing attempt here on 3rd down. You'd love to have a shot to move the chains. You don't want to throw the football away. However, as a quarterback, you do have to protect. You've got to protect your team and the entirety of the game situation. And sometimes, even on 3rd down, it's not terrible to burn the ball.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Utah offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. What a catch! They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw. It's Dampier. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Boy, defense gets away with one there. He's wide open, and he just drops that ball. They're going to have to adjust the coverage here because clearly this quarterback, he's seeing it well. He found the open man. They're not going to miss many of those.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver, and the pass is incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Looking to throw yet again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he throws his third interception of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today he just has not responded well.
Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. They're going to run it. Sees an opening. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Got an opening here. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off, the offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football, and here on first down, you move the chains, you just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Makes the grab. It's Phillips. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. They'll try the ground game here. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Handed off for a draw. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the false start will back him up, sets up a 1st and 15 now. To the air, it's Dampier. And the pressure's on. And they'll trap him for a sack. Big play by this defense. BYU is on top. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They tackle him about the 14.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense can be very aggressive at this moment. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Ball fielded near the 35. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him inside the 35. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Open field ahead. He goes out of bounds but moves the ball inside the 30.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. To throw, it's Bachmeier. And the ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
True measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
And the Utah offense takes the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. The receiver grabs it. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. Now here he goes. He goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 20. The Utes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Andrews. Touchdown, Utes. That's how you finish a play.
Chris, this is the matchup that is so difficult to stop. When you're in the red zone, you get a tight end that can go down the field and force a mismatch. That is a beautiful place to throw the ball as a quarterback. He finds his guy, and it's a touchdown.
To attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. Back to pass. It's Bachmeier. The pocket breaking down. Oh, he makes the catch. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Chris, you know I love these type of throws from quarterbacks. They stand in there with great courage. He knows he's about to get hit, and yet look at the throw. He's able to get a nice big gain. These are the types of plays that really allow you to be a great leader for your teammates.
He's got a crease. Has a path to the end zone. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown, BYU. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. He knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who was going to have to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Utah offense takes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. To dart to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Utah.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. On the run, it's Martin. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. An important play coming up. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about them is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. Trying to take a shot, and the coverage is there.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on 3rd down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a 1st down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. From the shotgun, drops back. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop. So, the defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs.
Boy, that's a frustrating situation. 4th down, you feel like you can connect there. The timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Looking to pass. It's Dampier. Lets it go quickly. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a 3-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
And that's a 3rd straight misfire. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Back to throw again. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set out at their 40. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
And now they'll run it on the draw. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Here comes the rush. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incomplete.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Grab down the middle. It's Phillips. Look out, he's loose. The 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
This is a ton of trust that this offense, and this quarterback specifically, has in this wide receiver. If you get him the ball, even on a short play, you feel like he can make a play with his legs and his athleticism, and he's able to do that for a touchdown. That is a big play for this offense and a lot of faith in that skill on the outside.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Really good teams play great situational football. Here you've got a 2-minute drive to end the half. You've got to go down there and get scores, and this is a massive completion down the field. It flips the field and puts you in position where you feel like you can expect points. Now you got to continue to execute and put this ball in the end zone.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. He lets it go on the move. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Now the Cougars are going to call the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Phillips. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Cougars will come to the line to run the hurry up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now a timeout taken by BYU, their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, BYU. Add 6 more points to the total.
Great teams close the half well. That's exactly what we're seeing here. Extending the lead going into halftime. The offense goes out there, executes, and puts it in the end zone. This team is running on all cylinders right now.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Now looks deep left. He had all day. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, we always talk about the middle portion of these games and how important it is. And I know every coach wants to have the first possession of the second half. And so they're trying to steal that right here. But, man, down in this game, given great field position with this failed onside kick, I don't love it.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. The offense faces a second and long after the loss for the first down completion. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
That is a huge reversal here. It's 3rd and long on your own side of the 50, and they get the massive play down the field, and now it's 1st and goal inside the 10. Got to pay this one off. After a huge completion that gets you all the way down the field, this offense has got to put it in the end zone. What a nice job by that quarterback.
Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, now you look forward to 3rd down, and this offensive coordinator is going to have to dial something up, I think, to a wide receiver on the outside. Where's his one-on-one? Does he have his best player, and what's his matchup? And this quarterback has got to think about throwing the football on time. It's a condensed space. The windows are small. The ball's got to be on time and on target to convert.
Almost had it in the end zone for a huge pick. Instead, the offense has one chance on 4th down. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you end it in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Utes offense takes the field. Back to throw. It's Dampier. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. So Well, a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure. And here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion.
And the Utes come up for the line in the hurry-up.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down. That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34. The Utes keep the football on the move. Back to pass. It's Dampier. Pressure is coming. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we've got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
Looking to throw it again. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. What a grab by the junior. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Second down after that previous play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it in the open. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well. That's led to this huge lead.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Utah offense takes the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Chris, this is exactly what they were concerned about. They know their quarterback is undersized, and this defensive front seven is big and fast and physical. And here they're able to just bat this ball away at the line of scrimmage.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He's got it with room to run. He's in the clear. Here he goes. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Utes. Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass caught in the end zone. A successful 2-point conversion.
Chris, you can tell they spend a lot of time on these 2-point plays. It's just executed perfectly. Good timing by the quarterback. Throw it into the end zone, and it's good.
This is a squib kick. Oh, and he fumbled it. Recovered by the kicking team.
It feels like in big games, special teams mistakes are always magnified. And here, after the run, he puts it on the ground, and now it's a turnover, and this offense is going to be right back on the field, and they give their defense no rest after that turnover.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for 6. Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Looking to scramble. Bought some time, now lets it go. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the Utes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field, and now he's on the run. And he is just not that accurate. Once he's on the run, there's contact, and it's an incompletion.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Incomplete in the end zone, but there's a flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be on the defense. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Dampier. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Utah. They go to the air to reach the end zone. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. On the delay of game on the try for 2. Can't believe that happened. It'll back him up now to the 7. Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And one final play before the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Phillips. And they make the stop on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. BYU is on top here, Joel. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The false start will back him up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. To throw, it's Bachmeier. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And he'll set up to throw. On the move now. He makes the grab. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 25.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You cannot miss a wide-open wide receiver down the field. That's a big play, a huge play. Could have broken this game wide open. You've got to step through your drop back and, if anything, underthrow that ball. This cannot go over his head.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw again. It's reeled in. It's Bachmeier. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
Well, there's a clear breakdown in coverage and a good find by the quarterback to find this open receiver. And then he hits him for a nice completion. They've got to get down here and get some points here. And this is the point where your quarterback has got to be at his best.
Grab down the middle. It's Bachmeier. Oh, they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1.
It's a nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion. Set yourself up for 2nd and short.
Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, BYU.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This one seems like it's over.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Utah offense takes the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the false start will back him up. Sets up a 1st and 15 now. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Throws to the tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
All right, that's a good start to this drive, but now you got to start thinking about game situation. You're down multiple possessions here. When do you go ahead and take the field goal? If they get this ball into field goal range and there's a minute 20 left, you might want to think about taking that field goal then trying to get the ball back to go score your touchdown.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. The Utes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made down inside the 20. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Utes.
I think one of the...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Now the try here for the extra point. And there's the point after. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, quarterback play is all about rhythm, and here I just feel like his footwork is too quick and he's rushing it. When you rush it, you tend to overthrow it. You tend to throw it past these wide receivers and you're trying to throw it down the field. He's got to calm down in the pocket and really get that rhythm back.
Fires it to the wide out. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20. We go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust, and he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
Leaning on the run game here late. He's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a first down. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in.
Putting toward the end zone. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
We've seen it all day. This has been an absolute clinic from this offense. They have been so good, so efficient, and they continue to do so here late in this game. What a huge win for them, this coach, in this environment. I got to tell you, this fan base has got to just be ecstatic.
After scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Utah offense takes the field. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. And the Utes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. Has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up? And they heave it deep downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
And this one is caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Looking to chuck it again. Short connection to the tight end here.
That was the most important play for this offense. Had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever. Now, put it into fifth gear. They've got to go fast and score in a hurry.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, how many times do we see this? You know the quarterback's got to start being aggressive. They've got a multiple possession deficit, and they've got to put the ball into more precarious spots, and it gets picked off here. Listen, this is just a product of game situation. Nice job by the defense, but clearly this quarterback is trying to make something happen.
Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. He escapes the pocket. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, watching tape of this free safety, he's so good in this center field position. He's got man defense being played in front of him, and so he can float. Wherever the quarterback's eyes go, he goes. And watch as he just floats with the eyes, and then he's able to bat that ball away. What a good player.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Martin. He's got some breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, BYU.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Utes offense takes the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Getting set. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Dampier. Here comes the pressure. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play.
Bingo, Ruben, bingo. Come on, bang, bang.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. The Utes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
Goes out of bounds. He gets inside the 35, though. And the Utes have 1st and 10 here.
I know this is not going to matter, but my dad always told me the only thing you can control is your own effort level. So I respect the fact that they're still out there giving 100%, even when they're down this amount.
On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Looking to throw yet again. Delivers quickly to the left side. The pass is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it. Look out, he's in the clear. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Brigham Young. A big defensive score.
Well, this is indicative of just how this entire game has gone. What an incredible performance from this group all the way around. Credit this coaching staff. They had them prepared offensively, defensively. This was a dominant victory by this group.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Dampier. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with a big lead.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Coming after him. And he's hit just before the throw.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's fourth down. Got to convert.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He fires downfield. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. They're going to the line here with the clock running.
Well, I don't know if this is going to matter in this outcome, but I tell you, that is a beautiful throw down the field, maybe some momentum for future weeks. But if they are going to come back, it's time to go hyper fast right now.
Quick throw to the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Dampier. Quick throw to his receiver. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Every coach is trying to get their quarterback to throw with leverage, Chris. What does that mean? You're trying to give your wide receiver the best chance to catch the football. But when that goes too far, that's when you're not giving your guy a chance to catch the football. And here, this is just way out in front. There's really no chance for the wide receiver.
And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync. The offense stays on the field. Already converted once on fourth down of this drive. They're going for it again. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. They're stopped on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
Motion now from the tight end. And the Cougars will call their first timeout. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. We have a timeout call by the Utes. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. And the quarterback just takes a knee. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining. With the clock running down, they're just 1 kneel down away from the victory. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left. And the Cougars will have to kick this away. And that's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The false start will back him up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. Looking to throw. It's Dampier. Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. The Utes come to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, he escapes. A quick shoot. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. So lots of things to celebrate for this group. They win the conference championship. That's huge. But, Joel, it feels like every time these two teams collide, there's a lot at stake, and that makes today even sweeter.
Chris, to that point, if these players and coaches were being honest, I think they would probably tell you that the win over their rival is actually what they love even more than a conference championship here today. But nonetheless, they are champions in this conference. What a great accomplishment. We'll see what their playoff future holds for them. This is a group that's created a lot of momentum, and I certainly can't wait to see them play in the future.
One final salute for our conference champions today, and we'll see you at the college football playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.